Welcome to the Odysy Radio Network. I'm Robert Bauer with your news. Antarctica mystery spotted by Google Earth user appears to be a flying craft hovering over snow. YouTuber Mr. MBB333 has posted a video of what appears to be a flying craft hovering over the snow in Antarctica. Something looks like it's floating in the air between the rocky embankment and the steep wall of ice, he exclaims. There's a shadow there from the mountain, but it's reflecting ice, so it's not sitting on the snow or ice or rocky soil. The video on his channel seems to show that it is tilted at a slightly different angle. After more than 6,000 views, comments suggest that most people seem to agree. What else is lurking down there? Usually, when a star from Star Trek The Next Generation tweets, it's for some fun fact or a bit of promotion. But Marina Sirtis came to the social media platform with the sad news that her husband Michael Lamper, guitarist for Styx, Quiet Riot, and Los Lobos, had passed away peacefully in his sleep at 61. Lamper and Sirtis were married in 1992 with Brett Spiner and Michael Dorn as groomsmen. Lamper also appeared in the Next Generation episode, The Vengeance Factor. Another graduation in the Star Trek universe. Rene Auberjonois, best known for his roles in Boston Legal and Star Trek Deep Space Nine, transitioned at the age of 79. His career spanned more than 4 decades with roles including MASH as Father Mulcahy, The Outer Limits, Stargate 1, King Kong, The Good Doctor, The Patriot, and Batman Forever, but will be remembered by the Federation faithful as the shape-shifting Odo in Deep Space Nine. William Shatner tweeted, "To sum up his life in a tweet is nearly impossible." And that's the news. For the Odysy Radio Network, I'm Robert Bauer. Welcome to the Odysy Radio Network. I'm Robert Bauer with your news. Experts find incredible similarities between ancient Chinese and Mayan civilizations. Recent excavations in Copan, located in western Honduras, have unearthed striking connections between ancient Mayan and Chinese cultures. The finds show similar designs made by China's Neolithic Langzhou culture. While the experts contend there is no historical evidence of the two cultures interacting some 15,000 years ago, the similarities of design draw public attention to the concept of a Mayan-Chinese continuum, first proposed by the late American archaeologist Quan Chi Chang in the 1980s. Things just keep getting older and more connected. Giant UFOs seen by more than 100 witnesses over California. Footage emerged on YouTube December 3rd of an object that seemed to be silent and stuck on the horizon without changing its position, eliminating answers like skydivers or drones. At one point, the huge UFO hovered in the same spot for 5 minutes before speeding off into the night sky. Many witnesses commented that it was most certainly not a CGI hoax, and that it is very impressive footage. With UFO sightings and activity increasing around the world, one must consider how much control over disclosure whoever they are actually have. Mysterious large mass discovered on moon bewilders scientists. According to the journal Geophysical Research Letters, researchers believe the mass could contain metal from an asteroid that crashed into the celestial satellite Lunar South Pole Aitken Basin. The pile of metal is estimated to be 5 times larger than the Big Island of Hawaii, buried into the lunar crater. At roughly 1,550 miles in diameter, it stretches approximately 1/4 of the moon, which has a circumference of 6,800 miles. Hollow moon and hollow earth theories spring to mind. And that's the news. For the Odysy Radio Network, I'm Robert Bauer. Welcome to the Odysy Radio Network. I'm Robert Bauer with your news. NASA baffled as asteroid Bennu keeps spitting out small rocks. NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft has been orbiting asteroid Bennu since December 2018 at roughly 100 million miles from the Sun. The 1,600-foot space rock has scientists scratching their heads, according to Wired magazine, because it keeps spitting out rocks into space, some several feet across. With several theories, including meteor impacts and widely swinging temperatures and water vapor pressure buildup pushing the rocks out, the scientists remain baffled at the observations. Mysterious lights hovering over Mesa, Arizona puzzle residents. The object captured on 2 cell phones looks like a bright orb hovering silently in the sky, apparently dropping what appear to be flare-like objects every few minutes. The entire event harkens back to the 1997 episode called The Phoenix Lights Phenomenon, a mystery that remains in hot debate today. "I know what I saw, and I don't think it was from here," said one observer. Now that sounds very familiar. And finally, the full moon of the year and decade happens on 12/12/19. Special significance or cool coincidence? Numerology and cosmology have their own conjunction on the 12th of December, the 12th day of the 12th month in the last month and year of the decade. Called the cold moon or the long night's moon, and the significance of the number 12 in both numerology and astrology, it's interesting that typically number 12 is related to completion, perfection, harmony, motivation, achievement, and independence. Pick any or all of them, we can certainly use more of each. And that's the news for the Odyssey Radio Network. I'm Robert Bauer.